So my name is Kyneton, and today will be another brand new video on attention mechanism in transformer architecture. We are going to be talking specifically about linear transformation of embeddings. So how do we transform our embeddings from the embedding space, right? The embedding space to keys, queries, and vectors. And this is going to be a linear transformation. We are going to do an example so that you see how the dimensions align. Because in actual solution to this using PyTorch, some students or some persons find it difficult to understand how the dimensions actually align. I'm going to clarify this in this tutorial. So let's start with a simple example, right? Let's start with a simple example. So let's start with this set of tokens, I love cats. So this is what I normally use in my tutorials. Also in the textbook, we have this example, I love cats. Now let's assume the first instance that this is converted into embeddings, and these embeddings are 0.1, 0.2, and 0.3, right? So these embeddings are 0.1, 0.2, and 0.3. Here, what we have is that our decay, the embedding dimension is 1 because we have just one item in each of these vectors. Now our length with matrices. So in this case, we have dimension here to be 1 by dk, which is actually 1 by 1, right? So generally, the embedding size is always 1 by the actual embedding size. So to clarify, I'm just going to write it out. I'm going to lay it out horizontally so that we can play around with it. So we have I love cats. Okay, so let's start with the first one. So let's say the embedding dimension here is just one item. So we have 0.2 and we have here 0.3. Okay, so these are embedding size of 1, sorry. So what it means is here we have 1 by 1, and here of course we have this is our decay. Our decay value is 1. Let's now go to see what might be WQ, WK, and WV. Let's take, for instance, this WQ. What dimension do you think it should have? If this has a dimension of, let's say, 2 by 2, then this multiplication will not work. So what it means is that these matrices must take into consideration the embedding size. So in this case, where the embedding size here is 1, it also means that this must have a dimension of size, a dimension of 1 by whatever. So let's take, for instance, we also have WQ to be 0. Let's just say 1. So embedding here, the size is 1 by 1, right? Embedding here is 1 by 1. So we can now multiply 1 by 1 matrix or 1 by 1 vector by a 1 by 1 WQ. The dot product is going to also give us one single value, and it's simply going to be 0.1. Like in this case, in this case we have WQ, so we are talking about WQ. So let's just stay with WQ for now, because every other thing applies the same way. Let's adjust the dimension of this. So let's say in our network, in the transformer network, we have a dimension of 1 by 2. Let's try WQ of 1 by 2. So let's say we have 1 by 2, which means that we have 2 and 1, right? So this is 1 by 2. 1 by 1, 1 by 2. So we have 1 by 2. What do you observe here? You observe that this is the same as dk, right? So this is dk. So we are doing something like 1 by 1 1 by 2. In other words, we have what we call internal dimensions, which is this one. This is internal dimension. And why is it called internal dimension? It's because you could write it out this way. 1 by 1 dot 1 by 2. Now, this must be the same. So basically, what we call the internal dimension of the matrices being dotted must be the same. It must match. Now let's go ahead to do this multiplication of the embedding, and we call this embedding x. Let's do the multiplication of x dot wq, and let's obtain the wq to see how it's going to look like. So we are trying to do x 0. Let me just use another color of pen. So we have 0.1 dots, and we are trying to do 2, 1. So dot 2, 1. So what is going to be the result of this operation? So we are going to have this times this. So we are going to have, it's going to give us 0.2, and we have this times this, we have 0.1. So this is going to be our Q calculated. And the same thing for the K and the V. So the dimensions for Q, for W's, for the weights, WQ, WK, and WV will always align. And what do you observe here? The result of this is 1 by, right? The dimension here is 1 by 2. So it means that the internal dimension goes away, and it takes the number of rows from here, takes the number of columns from here. So the resulting matrix, or the resulting vector, takes the initial dimension, or the first dimension, from the first matrix being multiplied from the embeddings, and take the last dimension from the length width matrix WQ. Let's try to make it a bit complex. Let's adjust this dimension to more than 1, and maybe keep this the same. So let's leave this to be the same, and let's say now we have the dimension of this. So let's take the dimension of this to be 2. On DK now, let's make it to be 2, and let's see what the result will be. So we have 0.2, and here we have 0.01. Well, let's keep it simple. We have 0.2 and 1, and here we have 0.32. So here now we have that our DK, our embeddings dimension is 2. So we have 1 by 2. And here we have our DK to be 2. If our DK is 2, we have 1 by 2. And here we have 1 by 2, right? We have 1 by 2, have 1 by 2, and we have 1 by 2. What do you think? Do you think this will work? Do you think we can carry out the multiplication with this situation, in this scenario? Write me your answer in the comment box. Take some time to think about it. Let's see if it will work or not. So here we have 1 by 2. Let's just write it. Dots 1 by 2 dots 1 by 2. So what did you notice here? You notice that the internal dimensions doesn't match. So you can't carry out this multiplication in this way. So what it means is, if we have a 1 by 2 here, then here we must have 2 by the other dimension. So here we must have 2 by. So here we should have 2 by. So let's use a 2 by 1. for instance. So we have 2, 1. So let's try 2, 1. So we have 1 by 2. And we are dotting it with 2 by 1. Now the internal dimensions match up, and therefore we can perform this operation. So please try to work out this and tell me what the result will be. The result is going to be, will it be a 2 by 2 matrix, or a 1 by 2, or a 2 by 1, or a 1 by 1? So this is your assignment to do. However, I'm going to go ahead to solve it. So please pause the video, solve it yourself, and tell me what you have. So let's try to do the multiplication right now. So we have, for this one, we have 0.1 and 0.2, and we are trying to dot it with 2, 1. So we are trying to dot this with this. So what are we going to have? We are going to have 0.1 times 2. So we are going to have 0.1 times 2 plus 0.2 times 1. 0.1 times 2 plus 0.2 times 1 is going to give us 0.2 plus 0.2, which is going to give us 0.4. So the result of this operation, going from a 1 by 2 to multiplying by a 2 by 1 weight matrix, is going to give us 1 by 1 result, which is what we have right here. Let's make it a little bit complicated right now. So let's go ahead to increase the dimension of the weight. So for the dimension of the embeddings, I'm going to just leave it the same, or let's just increase it by 1 or 2 units. Let's make it 4. So here we have, let's do this 3.1, and here we have 4. And here we have 2, 1, 0.1, 0.2, and here we have 3.2, and here we have 1.0. So we have, in this case now, we have a decay to be 4, and the dimension here is 1 by 4. So our embedding size in this situation is 4, right? Our decay is 4. Let's see what works in this scenario. So what if we have this same matrix? What if we have this same weight matrix of 2 by 1? What do you think? Are we going to, will we be able to do this operation? So we have 1 by 4 dot 2 by 1. So we cannot perform this operation because internal dimensions don't match. So what it means is we must have, the weight matrices. The weight matrices must always take into consideration the embedding size. So the weight matrices must align with the embedding size. So in this situation, our WQ must have 4 items. It's going to have, let's say, 2, 1, 2, 1. And of course, in this situation you have here, if you do the multiplication of these two, you're also going to have a scalar. You're also going to have just a 1 by 1 vector, just a single item. Because we are doing 1 by 4 dot 4 by 1, and we're also going to have 1 by 1, right? Okay. Let's now assume that our WQ is 4 by 2. So we need to have our WQ to have a dimension of 4 by 2. So let's try to adjust this. So we have, this is WQ, okay, 4 by 2, so 2, 1, 1, 3, 4, 6. So we have 4 by 2, and we have 1 by 4, right? What will be the result, the dimension of the resulting matrix? In this situation, if you have 1 by 4, you are multiplying to have x, dot WQ. What's going to be the result? It means that the result is going to be 1 by 2, because you are doing 1 by 4 times 4 by 2. The result is going to be 1 by 2, right? So just to experiment, just to try it out, just to try it and see how it looks like, we are going to have, let's just use the first one. We're going to have 0.1, 0.2, 3.1, and 4. We are going to be multiplying this with this matrix here, and it's going to be, actually, let's just leave it this way and do the multiplication, right? So we have 0.1 plus times, 0.1 times 0.2 plus 0.2 times 1 plus 3.1 times 2 plus 4 times 1, right? So this gives you the first item. And you repeat the same process with the second row. We are going to have the second item. So once you multiply this, all right, so this times this plus this times this, I think we can let's just do the multiplication. So we have 0.1 times 2 plus 0.2 times 1 plus 3.1 times 2 plus 4 times 1. So this result you have here will be, so 0.1 times 2, so you have 0.1 times 2, 0.2 plus 0.2 plus 6 points, so 3.1 times 2, 6.2 plus 4. So when you do this calculation, you have 0.4 plus 6.2, that's going to give us 6.6, right? And then plus 4 is going to give us equal to 10.4. And the result of the operation, we have 10.4. And when we repeat this operation for the second column, this times this, we are going to now have a second value here. And therefore, the resulting matrix is going to be of dimension 1 by 2, because it's going to take the first dimension here, and it's going to take the second dimension here, which is 2. So we are going to have the result to be 1 by 2. So I'm going to allow you to play around with this, try to adjust the dimensions here, adjust the dimension here, and try to do the multiplication to see and make sure that the computation becomes very clear to you. Okay, so in this situation, I'm going to go ahead to clean this part. Now we have our queries queue, right? And in queue, before we go to the next part, I'm going to end this video with a question. We are going to calculate, in the attention almighty formula, we have Q, K, transpose. Q dot K transpose. What we've been doing in this tutorial is X times W. In the next tutorial, we are going to focus on Q times K transpose, and we are going to see how the embedding dimensions, the output, which of course this is the output here, how the dimension here and the dimensions here of the K line up, and why we need to do a transpose. So I'd like to stop here. If this has been informative, please subscribe to my channel. And if you have any challenges whatsoever, please try to reach out to me, and I'm going to give you all the support you need. I remain Kainton, and we'll see you in the next part.